So tragically this week, our community lost 3 little boys to a fire. And in doing some research on what happened, I came across several other news articles, even from this last week, of kids who had died in fires. Now, our situation in town might be a little bit different than what happened other places, but it made me think about the fact that I don't know that my kids would know what to do in a fire. We've never really talked about it. I've taken for granted the fact that they talk about this stuff at school, or maybe that they should just know. And I don't know that they just know. So I decided that I was going to do a fire drill. And, you know, I think sometimes we think maybe our kids are too young or they won't know what to do. But I also read an article this week of a 5-year-old who went back into a burning vehicle and pulled his 2-year-old brother out before it was too late and saved his brother's life. So kids can do the right thing and make good choices in really bad situations and circumstances. And so the best thing we can do as parents is to give them tools to know what to do. And so that's what I did. And we kind of put this little video together, and it's not great. I just kind of threw it together. But I wanted to do something with my kids as soon as possible so that we could have a plan in place and so that we could share it. And I just want to really encourage you guys to think about what your plan is and to think about what you're doing, and maybe to do your own little fire drill and create your own little video. So I hope you guys like this, and I hope that it helps save some lives. So what I wanted to do is ask you a couple questions about what you do in a fire to see what you know, and then we're going to practice what happens if you're in a house or in a building and there's a fire. Okay, so if there's a fire, do you stand up or do you get down low? Does anybody know?
Get down low.
Why do you get down low? Do you know?
Because there's oxygen in the air.
So the smoke's in the air, and the smoke usually goes up higher and the good oxygen is down low. So if you get down on your belly, and we're going to practice, and go on your belly, you'll be able to breathe better and longer. Okay? So we're going to practice. If you're in this room, do you know where the exits are? Where do you leave? The front door?
Over there.
The side door out of the kitchen?
And the side door in the back.
And the back door. Okay?
And
So
that door.
every time you go into a building, you need to kind of look around and think, where do I get out if something's wrong? When you stay at a friend's house, if you stay at your grandparents' house. Okay, that's right, if you're at Nene and Papa's house, you have to look around and figure out, where can I get out if something happens? Okay, and I can't get out the front door. That's right, if there's a fire. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we are going to pretend that you're stuck in my room. We're going to move to my room because we all know you can get out the front door. And you're not going to be able to get out my door because there's a fire. So I want to see if you know how to unlock a window. Okay, so let's all go. Okay, so if you're in my room, Belle, and there's a fire out in the living room and you can't get out of my room, how do you know that you can't open my door?
Because the handle will be hot.
The handle will be hot.
And the smoke come out the bottom.
Yes, there'll be smoke coming in from under the door and the handle will be hot. So if the handle's hot or you see smoke, you don't want to open that door, right? So now you're stuck in my room. Where can you get out in this room?
The window.
The window. Okay. There's a fire. There's a fire. There's a fire. How are you going to get out?
Open it. Let me go first. No, Let me go first. Oh, girl. I go first.
Good teamwork, guys. Good teamwork. Good job, guys. Okay, guys, you did a great job getting out of the window. Now, sometimes you're going to be in a place where you can't get out the windows. There are no windows, and maybe there's only one door you can get out of. Maybe the other door is blocked off, or that's where the fire is. Okay, so you need to get out, but it's smoky and you can't see. So where do you go?
You crawl.
You go on your stomach and you crawl. Okay, fire! Quick, hurry! There's a fire! Hurry! Hurry! Go, crawl! Crawl! Hurry! Now y'all just left your little sister behind. What if she got lost? Y'all better think again. Get a better plan. Okay, guys. I know one is like choking on the fake smoke. Listen, that was really good getting out the door, but there's a group of you. Now, if there was just one of you, take off and go, okay? If you can see where the door is and you know where you're going and the smoke's too bad and you can't wait anymore for the firemen to get you, okay? But there's a group of you. So you need to think really quickly and get a plan so that y'all can stay together, okay? So you can touch each other's feet, you can link arms, do something, ankles, because you're gonna want to make sure nobody, especially the little ones, so they don't get left behind, okay? So quick, there's a fire, there's a fire! Quick, you gotta get down, you gotta get down. Stay low, stay low.
Come on.
All right, good job, guys. We just wanted to encourage you as a family to get a fire plan in place and to do a practice drill and to talk about what to do when there's a fire, not just in your home, but in other locations. And so I want to encourage you also to make a video and to post a video to share with your friends to encourage them to also get a fire plan in place, because too many kids have lost their lives to fires, and I just don't want to take the chance of my kids not knowing what to do in that situation.